Yo, this be the one them called N9ne right here on Real Talk Hip Hop.
It's Real Talk Hip Hop. I'm your host, A-Rap Joe, and I'm here with Mr. Strange Music himself.
Yes, N9ne.
Yeah. What's up? How you been?
A-Rap.
A-Rap Joe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. He said Arab, you know what I'm saying? That's my language.
How
so.
you feeling though? You're on a Canadian tour. You got a couple heavy singles though.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel like I just finished my album here yesterday. I recorded the last song for the album, and it's like 22 selections if everything fits. Because right after this interview, I have to go put it together on the phone, which is going to be extremely hard with my engineer, but we're going to try to do it. This is the Strangeulation Volume 2 album I'm speaking of, you know what I mean? I did the last collab last night with my big homie, Big Scoob. He wasn't here, but he was on the track before it got here, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel good about it. There's not one song on this album that I don't like. It's kind of weird because we're just on our second single on special effects.
Right.
That came out in May, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've been busy. Is there anything different that you did on this album from the last album, or is there anything the fans could expect that's going to be done differently?
I think every time I do an album, I'm rapping even harder, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to get better and better as we go. If we stay stagnant, then it won't be exciting anymore. You know what I mean? I'm living life, and I'm actually writing it still, and it gets better as we go. And we have to take off where we left off, so I hope the fans agree. We released 2 songs, I think a couple of weeks ago, Michael Myers' Mask and Slow to Me with the pre-order. And all the fans are digging it. And it makes me feel good because once they hear my cypher verse, I think they're going to love that even more. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I think it's more even versatile.
Yeah.
Just because you did Hook Crazy, and that was one of the tracks I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
because it was with 2 major hip-hop artists. And,
Yeah.
and I was doing a little research, and you were saying how in the past it was difficult for you to get artists like that.
Totally.
What changed? What made that happen?
The funny thing is, nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that changed is I lost my hair because I used to dye it. You know what I mean? But I did not lose the face paint. I did not lose the nut house, the traditional nut house scrubs, and the 6688846993. It's just what I think is hard work and being good at what you do. You know what I mean? Because when you come out and you don't look like anybody else or you don't sound like anybody else, you know what I mean? It's going to be hard for people to grasp it, you know? So repetition, boom, of dopeness, you know what I mean? I think it started reaching people, and it reached Wayne first, I think, for the Carter 4. And that was crazy.
Right.
And he surprised me and put me on there with Andre 3000, and that was even crazier, you know what I mean? And I didn't know until the day before it was about to come out. When he came to Kansas City and said, listen to your song. And I'm like, you know. So after that, I think people started realizing, oh, that's the N9ne from the Wake Up Show. Oh, that's the N9ne from Gang-Related soundtrack. Right. That's the N9ne, you know. So, yeah, I've been around for a long time, man. And I just think that good music got everybody's ears open, from hip-hop to metal to EDM to the darker music that I do, you know what I mean? And if you listen to special effects, it's like accolades all across the board. It's like validation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From the metal, from the metal genre, you know, Slipknot, Corey Taylor. From the hip-hop genre, you know what I mean? The biggest rapper in the world, Eminem.
Right.
You know, EDM, Excision, the dark music, you know, Joseph Bashar of The Conjuring and Insidious and Annabelle, you know what I'm saying? We went all the way, you know, when it comes to trap, you know, T.I., 2 Chainz, Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying?
And that was another huge record when you did it with T.I. Do you feel like maybe they boxed you in and made you feel like, you know, you can't do those records, or like N9ne has one sound?
Oh, no. N9ne never had one sound because N9ne has always been 3-dimensional. So it doesn't matter. I can work with whoever the hell I want to because it's like it's always been three-dimensional. I've always been. I wish I had my 3D glasses on, man. I usually wear my 3D frames, but I left it at a video set, and some girl took a picture like, I have your glasses. I'm like, damn it, I wanted them in Canada. But I've always been three-dimensional, and everybody knew it. You know what I mean? Nobody could ever box me in because we do everything. You know what I'm saying? Who can say they have a song with the Doors,
right,
and then turn around and say they got a song with T-Pain or T.I. and Hopsin or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. The beats tell me exactly what to do.
Right.
And when I heard on the Bible with Zeus on the hook, I'm like, that's the one I want to send T.I.
How'd that come about? So you felt like T.I. was, right for that track, or was he always in your head, or was there a couple different artists that you felt? Because it's a hard record.
I want to work with the best, brother.
Right.
You know I'm sizzling. So I found Zeus on social media. One of my workers downstairs in the video department said, you have to come see this. Played it for me, and they know what neighborhood I come from, So
right.
they say, look at this, and I'm like, oh, he's dope. So I tweeted it, and next thing you know, they were sending me stuff. He was sending me, it turns out that his manager is also B.O.B.'s manager, and me and B.O.B. always worked. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa. So Rich sent me some tracks with Zeus, and I'm like, I like this one, I like that one. And he sent me a hook, and it was on the Bible. We changed the beat, but we kept the hook. And so when I heard what I did, I said, this is the one for T.I. The beat always speaks to me. Tell me what to do.
Even with the 2 Chainz, how did that come about? Because
Same way.
Same way?
Same way. It came from B.O.B.'s clique.
That's crazy. So it's a whole network,
Yeah.
and it's just connected. How was doing the music video? Because if people look at your previous music videos, it's very, very dark, and that one was like, you kind of wouldn't expect it. It's like N9ne with a bunch of chicks, and then it's like, so was it difficult? Was it different for you, or
No,
did you
man.
get a lot of people and be like, yo?
No, man. Only difference is 2 Chainz. That's the only difference, dude. I've been shooting videos with bitches for years.
Right. It was more of like a party record, which was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
if you just go all the way back to, the beginning, you know what I'm saying, you'll see all the videos with all the women we've been doing. I mean, if you look at Absolute Power, man, if you open the album from 2002,
Right.
if you open the album up, it's a picture of us in the strip club. The whole thing is a strip club. It's always been there. I tell the fans all the time, only thing that changed with N9ne is the mainstream cats start taking notice.
Right,
That's
and
the
that was
the only
all.
difference.
It was
That's the
all.
only difference. I actually, 2 Chainz wasn't my first thing I was gonna do.
No.
It was my idea to get Problem on it. You know what I'm saying? And what? You know what I'm saying? I wanted him.
Right.
I'm like, do it, do what? I heard that.
Right.
But my relative, Maxilla, and roommate said, Problem's good, man, but if you really want the hood to go crazy, you got to get Chainz. And we had just met Chainz in Kansas City for the first time at his show. He invited us to the show. He wanted us to see his show. And he was really cool, and he's like, I believe he'd do it. We sent it to him, and he did it, dude. You know what I'm saying?
And it
was
just worked
perfect.
out.
It was perfect. The beat was, special effects has a theme.
Right.
So the beats had to have some kind of connection, you know what I'm saying? So the theme was, we're going to be messing with the beats a little bit.
Right.
And when I heard the batch that Rich sent me, their manager, B.O.B.'s manager, that was the only beat that stuck out. That was like, it was like the Humpty Dance, but it was messed with. Do it.
And it had that party record. It had that party vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I needed that because
Right.
I had the rock and roll, I had the dark, you know what I'm saying? And I needed the party, you know what I mean? And it came together.
And it's crazy because even though it's a party record, you could still see you didn't really change. You just kinda
So I dip in,
rap.
dip out. Look for another chick, then they spit out. It's still N9ne, you know what I'm saying? It's how I would rap on the party
Right.
track, you know what I mean?
Is there any other mainstream artists you're looking to work
yes.
with in the future? Can we get a list or a preview
Oh
of
yes,
what's gonna happen in the future?
yes. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything because after special effects, like where do you go? Like
Right.
you got Eminem, you got T.I., you got Lil Wayne, you got Yo Gotti, you got Hopsin, you got Joseph Bashar, you got Excision. I'm sure I missed a lot of people, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, that are on it. But where do you go? So I tried to get at Jay on this one. I tried to send him Give It All. And Jay Brown told me, his guy, his The man sitting next to the man said,
Right.
"Oh yeah, I used to work with Tech, at Quest. We know Tech, but we don't got time to do it right now. But next time." I'm like, "Okay, Jay, I'm coming for you. As soon as I hear the beat, if it says your name, I'm calling you again." So I'm gonna call Jay because I think he's the president of hip hop. You can tell I don't know what to do with my hands, right? 'Cause I'm like, fidgeting. I swear to God, I don't do drugs anymore, man. I don't. I'm just super jittery and I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But I've been clean actually for 10 years. But I still smoke weed though. Sorry, Caviar Gold is what I smoke too. Okay, anyway, rolled in Keef and the oil in the middle. Okay, but I'm calling Jay again if the beat says so. I'm calling Lana Del Rey. We've been planning that. It was talk of me and Alanis Morissette. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the rock side. I just did something with Trujillo of Metallica, so we're gonna try to make the Metallica thing happen. I hope. Who else? I want Citizen Cope. Who else have we been talking to? Trying to get. Oh, Gary Clark Jr. Man, I gotta get that done. I've been wanting to get that Marsha Ambrosius thing done for a long time. I just want to do good music, man, with good people who do great music, and we're gonna keep on continuing to shoot for the stars, man.
Right.
I sent Drake a record on the last one, and I sent it to his engineer Mike Banger, who engineered the Wayne session for me, in Florida, for Carter 4, and he said I'll get it to him. You know what I mean?
That'd be big.
And I sent it to him, and I didn't hear back yet.
Right.
But that album we put out special effects, so it didn't make it. So now the same track, my producer 7 talked me into using it because it's so good. It was originally supposed to be The Weeknd singing on it. You know what I mean? It's a song called "We Just Want to Party," and The Weeknd them said yes, but we were waiting on Schoolboy Q to do his verse. But Schoolboy Q couldn't do it, so we just let the track lay. And now we did the track, and I did it with Ritz, one of my artists. Since Strangeulation is all of our artists, we did it with a new artist that we just signed from St. Louis. I won't say his name until it rolls out, but it's a really good track. So I would love to do something with Drake. I think he's wonderful. I think he's a wonderful lyricist. I don't know what N9ne and Drake would do. Maybe it'd be about some chicks or something. I don't know. Maybe it'd be about partying. Maybe it'd be about chilling. I don't know, dude.
What do you think about that whole ghostwriting like the whole?
I don't care about that, man. I don't care about that.
Just because you're a hip hop head, so like.
Oh yeah,
pick
man.
Your brain.
I mean, I just think motherfuckers just be picking at people, man. You know what I mean? When you're in the studio with somebody will have an idea and say, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You might hear a hook that you like Zeus sent me the hook. I'm like, ooh, I like that. That's mine.
And you
know
just
what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's normal in hip hop, man. Fuck all that bullshit. Can I say that? I don't know if I can say that.
It's
okay.
the tech show. You can say
but
you need to say,
I'm a Drake fan. I ain't really tripping on none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else is either.
Right.
So,
and you're doing the music. Is there
me myself though? When it comes to lyrics, I write my life, so I can't have anybody.
That's
write
what I'm saying. So it's
you know
all your experiences and everything like that. Is there anything gonna be besides the music, like movies or in the future that tech is gonna be doing?
I just did my first movie. I went to the premiere in LA August 11th on my little girl's 21st birthday. She didn't come because she wanted to go to Vegas for her 21st birthday rather than go to a premiere with me in Hollywood. So I gave her $4,000 and she went, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, see ya, damn it, you know what I'm saying? But I went anyway, me and my partner, you know what I'm saying, Travis O'Gwen. And I saw it, and if I sucked, I wasn't gonna go to the premiere in Kansas City that just happened almost a month ago, you know? But I did not suck. It's called The Devil's Carnival, man. It's a musical. Like, I'm singing, dude. Like, it's like Oliver Twist, dude. You know what I'm saying? But dark.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was nervous. I was like this on the set. You know, it was my first time.
Right.
But they said, man, you came prepared. We usually have to have cue cards for the artists, you know, because David Hasselhoff is in the movie.
That's crazy.
And so many other people are in the movie. I can't even
Did you get to meet Hasselhoff?
No, I didn't get to. And one of the good fellas, Servino, he's in the movie. There's a lot of people in it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy cast. And it's a Darren Bozeman film. He did the Saw movies. You know what I mean? So I'm actually the librarian in heaven. And it's a fight between heaven and hell, which has been my journey throughout this whole musical career of mine. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's weird that that's the first movie I'm
Right,
in,
right.
but I think
Just made sense.
whatever you put out in the universe is what you're gonna get back. So I've been putting out all that fight, all 6s and 7s, Angelic, you know, Eba, Evil Brain, Angel Heart, you know what I'm saying? For all this time, whatever you put out in the universe is what you get back. So that's what I explained to them. I'm like, it's not a coinky dink that I'm in.
Right. It's just
The
all
Devil's
about positive
Carnival, and
energy
it's a
with-
fight between heaven and hell. You know what I mean? So that's my first movie, and I didn't suck. So yeah, when y'all see it, y'all can laugh or whatever. You know, I'm all dressed up with a halo and everything. You know what I'm saying, dude? They have me this tight ass suit to put on. You can see me bulging out of it right there. You know what I'm saying? The chicks loved it though, but it was not comfortable. But yeah, it's my first movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even for a Tech N9ne show, if anybody hasn't been to a Tech N9ne show, how strange does it get, or what can they experience, or what could they look for when they hop into a concert venue when you're on stage?
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's angry. It's happy. It's weird. It's normal. It's a life experience on stage, man. You know what I'm sizzling? It's all these emotions in one. It's sad. It's everything. You know what I mean? But the main word that I would say, it's energy, man. You know what I'm saying? And so late in life too, you know, I was like, we're getting better. I wish my band was here,
Right.
man. My drummer is a badass for real. He can't even get into Canada, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna meet us outside when we get done, you know what I mean? They go be waiting outside Canada. You know, we're waiting for you for 2 weeks. But they pretty much are gonna be waiting on us. But it's crazy. The band is new, but we've not had the band this whole journey.
Right.
So people who've seen the show before are like, you gotta see this. But if you see it with the band, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what, me and Chris Calico always bring that energy. And it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And to see the crowds grow.
Is it weird? Like, have you ever been on stage and kind of look and you're like, man, that's some strange shit. Like,
Dude,
even you've. Like,
I'm doing Ride Maker every night. Like, I don't know why they be funking this. Something maybe in the music when it be pumping. And I'm smiling behind the mic. Pumping this, drunken this hella hater river. Because I'm looking out of I'm squinting out of my eye. Throw your set up in there. There is all the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling like, look at it. Because everybody's smiling at me.
that's crazy.
And I started tapping into it. I used to be nervous. on the
Right,
mic,
right.
You know, don't fuck up because my lyrics are so intricate. You know, you can slip.
You
know?
could slip, right?
Follow me all around the planet to run the gamut of psychology. They can never manage, but do damage with no apology. Pick them up and panic a little minute because I got to be frantic. I'm a jammer because I'm an oddity. If you slip up on one word, it's
Mess the
gonna
whole
fuck
vibe up. That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what I start tapping into is like everybody's smiling at me. So I'm like, damn, I'm making all these people happy, man, because I'm here, man, and we're doing our best at what we do. You know what I mean? So the smiles make me feel like relax me, and the breast that they flash me relax me as well. Sorry,
And it's crazy because you were saying how you had like gangbangers,
Yes.
like it's just like the
metalheads, gangbangers, college kids, whatever.
and they just vibe out. There's
whatever
there's
they
no,
call hipster, whatever that is. I don't know. All people, you know what I'm saying? Kids, grown-ups, elderly folks. They all come. It's a melting pot. How we planned it.
right.
You know what I mean? And
Well, it's a lot of hard work because if the people don't know how many shows you actually do, and like strange, it's ridiculous. So do you ever feel tired or like you're like, man, you know what? I need to kind of take a break.
I should be, as many shows as I do a year, like 250 plus, I should be the most buff, in shape dude. I should walk in here like The Rock, you know what I'm saying? But I can't stop drinking, you know what I mean? So I'm on a mission to get my eye whites back white and and drink more water and lose my belly, man, because I can't stop eating food. I love Italian food. And I love Thai food, which I'm going to eat today. Noodles, I'm not supposed to eat that. You know, so my trainer's probably looking at, he's going to look at like, I told you not to drink or eat it. But, yeah, man, 250 shows a year plus, I think.
It's crazy.
Because we do, we started this year in Australia. No, we started in New Zealand. Then we did Australia. All of Australia. Then we did Honolulu for the first time, and it was a long time coming because that's why I wrote the song Riot Maker,
Right.
because I was banned from there, you know, because my wild music. So then we did the special effects tour in the States. now we're doing this one, the 2.0. It's extended the special effects tour in Canada, and now Europe is calling. So
Is there something you have to have on tour that you can't like not have on the bus or with you?
I mean, I could have it on the bus, you know what I'm saying, but it has to leave after we get done with the show, you know what I'm saying? But what do I have to have? I have to have good vibes, man, you know what I mean? I have to have my apple sausage for the morning and my Honey Nut Cheerios, because that's what I can eat, you know what I mean, and not be fattening, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have like a diet plan?
Yeah, but it's
not
stupid.
working out?
It's kind of working, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to wean myself off of bread, and that's hard to do when I've been eating it all my life. I cannot wean out cheese. I love cheese. I'm sorry. Sorry for my trainer. I can't stop eating cheese. I can't stop getting cheese or eating it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I just need good vibes, dude.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? This is a blessing for me to be here doing music and talking to people about music from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, dude. You know what I mean? It's like,
and it's crazy because Strange Music came such a long way, and it's like you were in situations where you didn't really feel like it was working, and then you teamed up with your business partner, and then it was like, what's just crazy because he owned a furniture business.
Yeah, he did.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And he had the money from the furniture business, and he was a fan of me.
That's crazy.
Music is amazing because it found him, and it found so many more people. You know what I mean? And it's steadily finding people. You know what I'm saying? It found Jimmy Kimmel, man.
Right.
You know? And that was my first time on television. It found actually DJ Ski. It found DJ Ski first, then it found Jimmy Kimmel. And now it's about to find everybody else. It found Corey Taylor. It found Eminem. You know what I'm saying? It found all these people. So it just
keeps finding people.
Yes, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless the ability or having the ability to do good music. You know, I'm waiting for it to reach Kanye. You know.
Is that somebody who you?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we should have been in work after Jesus Walks, man. The religious content that we've had for so many years. I mean, we supposed to have been done did something, but I don't think he knows, dude. You know what I'm saying? He might know now through Twister, but he probably think I'm just another fast rapping kid and don't know I can really go. You know what I'm saying?
What about Kendrick? Would we be able to get a project with him? Because I know the vibe. You guys are very, very, I want to say similar, but I think it'd be dope to have you both on a track together, or even a project. Would that be able to happen in the future?
Hell no, I don't fuck with Kendrick. No, I'm joking. That's my brother, man. We did Fragile. That's him on Fragile,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. It was such a dope vibe.
Yeah. We did Fragile. I mean, I put Kendrick on an album before everybody knew who he was. He was on my all 6s and 7s album, dude. They didn't when they was calling him K-Dot. We still call him K-Dot, but he went on tour with us with J-Rock. We signed J-Rock, you know. And he gave me the mixtape that he had, and I'm like, ooh, when I get home, I'm gonna send you. And we did a song called I Love Music with my relative Marcus Yates, and nobody knew who he was. So now when they go back, they're like, that's Kendrick on all 6s and 7s? Right. So after everybody started finding out, I found Fragile from my group Mayday, and I sent it to him, and he did it in Cleveland, man, at MGK's studio, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, yeah, Kendrick is my family. I'm family with everybody, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a humble dude. It's like you said, it's just like, more so positive vibes. So
if a motherfucker got a problem with me, they got a problem with themselves, dude. There's going to be some big problems, but we don't invite problems. We've had problems all our life. We don't want to do that.
It's just now about touring, getting this money, doing what you do, releasing positive vibes. Since it is the tech show, is there anything you want to say to all the strange dudes out there, your fans, anybody that you want to give a message to?
Together we are a powerful force, as one mind, body, and soul. Let no evil enter, nor attempt to reduce us, because of the beliefs we hold. And with this love, combined with our strength, we ward off pain and stress. Technician I am, wholeheartedly, in life and in death. Tech9ne.
You already know, big dog. Appreciate it, man.
Yes. Tech9ne, right here. Shout out to Pushers Collective, baby. This is how we do it.